The Eiffel Tower is the awe-inspiring symbol of the world. When it was built in 1889 for the Paris World's Fair, it initially drew backlash. But now, with its elegant steel lattice structure and 324-meter height, it shines as the crown of Paris in the sky. Gustave Eiffel's engineering genius brought together 18,038 pieces of iron, each one a work of art. While the tower offers visitors breathtaking views, oozing 20,000 light bulbs and 5 million LED lights, the tower takes on various colors at night, offering a spectacular view. The Eiffel Tower is not just a building, but a symbol of human imagination and engineering genius. With each curve, each piece, it offers its visitors a timeless experience. Embracing the romantic atmosphere of Paris, this iconic structure always inspires human progress and aesthetic pleasure. This script presents the fascinating features and history of the Eiffel Tower in a concise and impressive way, engaging the audience and encouraging them to explore. The Louvre was built as a fortress in the 12th century and later became the palace of the French royal family. In 1793, it opened to the public as a museum. Its collection consists of more than 380,000 works of art, spanning many different eras, from antiquity to modern art. The Mona Lisa is one of the Louvre's most famous works and attracts millions of visitors every year. The museum is also known for its pyramid inner courtyard entrance, designed by renowned Italian architect I.M. Pei. The Louvre is awe-inspiring, not only for its works of art, but also for its architecture, providing an innovative and impressive space to showcase its collection. The Louvre's museum offers a marvelous blend of history, art, and culture. With a history spanning thousands of years, this museum takes visitors on a journey from ancient sculptures, the highest hill in Paris, and can be seen from the highest point in the city. Completed in 1919, this magnificent structure was built as an expression of gratitude to God after the Franco-Prussian War. The Montmartre Basilica is dedicated to Saint Denis, a Roman soldier and saint. The legend attributed to Saint Denis is that he walked all the way to Paris without dying while carrying his head, even though it was cut off. The basilica was built in the Romano-Byzantine architectural style, and its interior features magnificent mosaics and sculptures. There is also a crypt downstairs that houses the bones of Saint Denis and his friends. The dome of the Montmartre Basilica rises prominently in the Paris skyline, making it a prominent landmark among other buildings in the city. It attracts millions of visitors annually and is The Seine is one of the longest rivers in France, covering a distance of 737 kilometers. It originates in the central and upper Normandy regions of France and flows into the English Channel. Separating both sides of Paris, the Seine is the city's most important natural dividing point. On the left bank is the left bank, Rive Gauche, full of historical and cultural riches, while on the right bank is the right bank, Rive Droite, the business and commercial center of the city. Boat trips along the Seine River offer one of the most romantic experiences in Paris. Watching famous landmarks such as the Eiffel Tower, Notre Dame Cathedral, the Louvre Museum, and Notre Dame Cathedral while sailing on the river is an unforgettable experience. Notre Dame is one of the most important examples of Gothic architecture and has stood in the heart of Paris for more than 850 years. Its construction began in 1163 and took more than 200 years to complete. The cathedral is located on Paris's Ile de la Cité, on the edge of the Seine River, and is the most prominent building in the city's historic center. Notre Dame also played an important role in Victor Hugo's famous novel Notre Dame de Paris, The Hunchback of Notre Dame. The novel emphasizes the architectural beauty and historical significance of the cathedral. The magnificent facade of the cathedral is decorated with huge gargoyle sculptures and stained glass windows of the cathedral from the 13th century. The Champs-Élysées is a street in the center of Paris, starting from the Place de la Concorde to the Arc de Triomphe. This prestigious avenue was built in the 17th century as a road leading to the Palace of Versailles. The name of the avenue comes from the Elysian Fields, known in Greek mythology as the Gardens of Paradise. Therefore, the Champs-Élysées can be translated as Boulevard of the Elysian Fields, hence its name. The Champs-Élysées is known as a shopping street with the world's most famous fashion brands, luxury stores, restaurants, and cafes. It is considered a paradise for shoppers and lovers of luxury brands. The Orsay Museum is located in the Gare d'Orsay, a former train station, and showcases 19th century art. The museum opened in 1986 and has since then housed works by French Impressionists, Post-Impressionists, and other artists. The museum's collection includes works by famous artists such as Manet, Monet, Van Gogh, Renoir, Degas, as well as other important names of French art. These works cover the period from the late 19th to the early 20th century. The Orsay Museum houses one of the largest collections of Impressionist paintings in the world. This collection shows the development and influence of the Impressionist movement and sheds light on an important period in art history. The museum's architecture has been adapted for a modern art gallery while maintaining the industrial style of the Gare d'Orsay. Its large glass ceiling and spacious spaces allow visitors to explore the works of art with pleasure. Sainte-Chapelle was built in the 13th century by order of King Louis VIII, Louis XIV, and its completion took place in 1248. The church was once used as a palace chapel after it was built to house part of the Holy Cross. The most impressive feature of the church is the huge stained glass windows that cover its walls and rise up to about 15 meters high. These windows are decorated with thousands of pieces of colored glass and gold details and depict scenes from the Bible. Sainte-Chapelle is one of the most important examples of French Gothic architecture. High arches, slender columns, and an enormous ceiling structure give visitors a magical atmosphere inside the church. The Tuileries Gardens are located on the banks of the river Seine, west of the Louvre Museum, and were designed for French royalty in the 16th century. Organized by André Le Notre, they are one of the city's largest public parks. The gardens are named after the Tuileries Palace, which used to be located on this site. After the palace was demolished in 1871, the gardens were open to the public and used as a park. The Tuileries Gardens are famous for their regular geometric arrangements, sculptures, fountains, and ponds. The gardens offer one of the finest examples of French-style landscape architecture. The gardens have been home to many historical events. Important events took place here during the French Revolution, and they hosted events and exhibitions during the Napoleonic era.